Hello, Comets. Mr. Craig, your superintendent here with today's vlog update, and we're so excited to share with you our celebration of being named once again a top workplace by the Des Moines Register in the mid-size business category. A small group of us went up to Des Moines for the ceremony to receive our award and learn about all of the things that came with our results. First, this is the 6th year in a row that we've received a top workplace designation, and the 7th year out of the last 10. We also placed 10th in our group out of 55 businesses across Iowa that were recognized in the mid-size business category. That's an increase from 19th place just last year and the highest ranking we have ever achieved. We're certain that the results are due to an increase in both participation in the survey and positive engagement from our employees about their workplace. We're also entered into the National Top Workplace consideration, and we look forward to reporting to you how that comes out when we find out. So we're very thankful and grateful and excited to be here at Cardinal and once again be a top workplace. If you haven't watched my special edition of the vlog on student attendance, I encourage you to go back and watch that video and then come back to this one as we talk about the difference between chronic absenteeism and our local attendance policy. Chronic absenteeism will be maintained for individual students and the district as a whole, and it really has two considerations. A student is present or a student is absent. There is no difference for the type of absence as to whether an absence counts toward the chronic absenteeism rules. All absences count. There will be notifications for parents as students reach 10% of a semester absent, 15%, and 20% of a semester absent, regardless of the reasons for those absences. And 20% absent is considered truant, and a student can be referred to the county attorney. Now, for our local attendance policy, there are exempt and non-exempt absences. And the difference is that an exempt absence does not count towards a student's local consequences. So if a student misses a certain number of days that they may be considered for losing credit in a class, or they may be retained in elementary or recommended for summer school, those things are differentiated by either exempt or non-exempt. And all of those things were covered in the previous video that I did, the special edition on student attendance. So it's important to remember to keep those two things separate. Chronic absenteeism is any absence. If it's a local consequence in our handbook, then there are exempt and non-exempt absences that count toward those possible consequences. So it's important that you stay up to date on the information. Again, go back and watch the student attendance video. We're going to have that attendance information updated on our website very shortly. And we'll continue to stay in communication and encourage you to contact your building office with any questions that you have regarding your students' attendance. Those exciting moments that bring you back the next time, like a great shot you hit on the golf course, or maybe that strike you bowled, or maybe it's a goal that you achieved that encourages you to set up new goals to achieve. Our volleyball team is experiencing that every single play on the court this year, and Coach McKinley Veach and Senior Brenna Geider talk about their positive approach and growth mindset to this season.
As a team is to continue to find the positive. I keep asking them, like, you give me a smile on that court, whether it's good, whether it's bad. You find every little positive in every single play we have, in every single ball. There is a positive, and I keep asking them to find that.
Our setters did really good with adjusting to the balls, to our passes, because our passes, when those are harder hits, it's hard to get those good passes up. So our setters have to work a little extra harder, and they definitely did tonight. And our front row, they definitely put in the work tonight as best as they could. And so, yeah, those little wins, they're definitely big for a team with little scores on the scoreboard.
That's all for today. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of the vlog and encourage you to tune in again next time for more about what's going on at Cardinal Community Schools. In the meantime, we hope that you take care of yourself and each other. The future is us. We are Cardinal.